So the question is, can you subtract two logs? Yesterday we learned that when you add, you multiply. You might be able to reduce what we're going to learn today. So as we did with yesterday's proof, you can convert a log into an exponential. So you can set this first log equal to m, or whatever letter you want to use. And when you convert that to an exponential, it becomes a to the m equals x. So the first part of the proof is the same as yesterday. You can set log base a of y equal to n. That converts to a to the n equals y. So the way this proof works is pretty similar. If log base a of x equals m and log base a of y equals n, we can write this as m minus n. And then talking about yesterday, if you take log base a of a, it cancels out. You're just left with whatever the exponent is. So these two expressions are equal. Now I want to talk a little bit about this. Why does a to the m minus n equal a to the m over a to the n? I'm going to use base 10 to show that. So let's say we have something like 10 to the 7th over 10 squared. Does anybody remember how to simplify that? You subtract the exponents. So 10, that equals 10 to the 7th minus 10 squared, right? Sorry, 10 to the 7th minus 2, which is 10 to the 5th, right? So you can actually go backwards and say that 10 to the 7 minus 2 equals 10 to the 7th over 10 squared. The same would be true if you have a to the m minus n. You can write it as a to the m over a to the n. Sometimes when you get overwhelmed with variables, just plug some numbers in and start to make sense some more. So all that to say that this a to the m minus n becomes a to the m over a to the n. But from the previous part of the proof, we said a to the m is equal to x and a to the n is equal to y. So we're going to replace that, a to the m with x and a to the n with y. And we've just shown basically something very simple, that if you subtract two logarithms, all you have to do is make it one logarithm and divide the first by the second. So it becomes x over y in parentheses. It makes sense because when you multiply them, it becomes x times y. When you divide, it becomes x divided by y.